we're live.
Hello and welcome to the Pete Braley Show. This is show number 252. I'm your host, Pete Braley, along with my co-host, the executive producer, the show creator, and the all-around great guy. That's my son, Matt.
And studio dog Charlie is scratching outside the door. Haven't had him near the stew in a long time.
Yeah, we'll explain that when we get to our main
Charlie's
story.
here in the distance.
Yeah, he was in the chair just
For a
moments
bit,
before
yeah.
the show.
Right.
But this is going to become his chair in
will.
the future.
It will.
Yeah. Thank you for choosing us today. Our goal is to always start your day off on a positive note. So if you like what we do, please be sure to hit the like button and subscribe so that you don't miss any future shows. We are live on YouTube Friday mornings at 8. And you can also go wherever you choose your favorite podcasts. Coming up today, we have a brand new Stumpah plus Foodie Friday, Feel Good Friday. March is National Sauce Month. So we figured we'd draft the best sauces.
Woo.
All right. Our main story, Sarah, Stephen, and Liam left today.
Yep, on their way to
Texas. Yep. We also have a story about 5 habits to set yourself up to have a good day. And our random question, what job would you never do no matter how much it paid? What job would you never do no matter how much it paid? Oh, and also the drawing game returns today.
Right.
So we want you to suggest what we should draw. If you're a new listener, neither one of us is that good. He's probably better than I am. But
sometimes.
When drawing a squirrel.
It's a little shaky. It's a little shaky at times. Yeah.
So let us know in the chat what you would like us to draw today. All right? And we'll take your votes and see what happens. So anyway, good morning. It is Friday, March 3rd, and welcome to the month of March. I should
Rabbit.
Yeah, I should have started the show.
I still have yet to do that. Any month, I've yet to do that.
I think March 1st was what, Wednesday?
Yes.
So Trish was working. So
Right.
My name's not Trish.
Yes. You and I had to take care of the dogs. We've had 3 dogs living with us for 6 months.
Yep.
And
for the past 8 days or whatever, the fam that owns the dogs were in Disney World.
That's
so
right.
We were taking care of the dogs solely ourselves. You, me, and Trish.
My name's not Trish.
Anyway.
So I think the first day of March when I got up, I was like, "Come on, Luke, you gotta go." So my words were not.
I've had the dogs in my room, and they don't share the bed wisely. I understand now why Sarah and Steven don't let them sleep in their bed.
Okay.
Yeah, they don't share well. So
How's your back been?
I haven't had a great night's sleep in a bit. So tonight is going to be glorious. Yeah.
I am rocking the Mickey Mouse hoodie that Liam. Well, I'm sure Sarah or Steven bought it, but
You never know.
Liam chose this hoodie for Grampy.
I've seen Grammy give him some quarters for like vacuuming and stuff.
I don't think this was a couple of quarters.
It was many quarters.
Yes.
But maybe they added up. You're the man in black today, man.
I know, huh?
Yeah.
Well, I'm in mourning because Liam left. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I don't have a black
That's
armband,
negative.
so I couldn't,
Oh wow. I mean, you wouldn't be able to see it on the black sweatshirt.
True.
So
This is
he's
true.
like, you know what? I'm wearing black everything. You have black underwear on? Be honest.
Yes, I do.
Of course he does.
So if it wasn't for the blue jeans,
I can't tell if it's sad or if you're just really good at matching. You're like, I'm matching my underwear to the rest of the ensemble.
I was going to wear my black and gray flannel.
Yeah.
So that when I put the T-shirt on, I thought that'd look good under that. But then, wait a minute, I got the new hoodie. I should wear the new hoodie.
You do.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Maybe it would have been a little bit better if you went with a different color shirt underneath. But no, you were like all black everything.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, next time.
I do have to say one other thing before we get started here. This is the fanciest. I got to be careful. The answer to the Stumpah is on this. But this is the fanciest. I can use this. This is just a blank, like little template I use to make the clips. This is the fanciest script we've ever had today because for some reason Trish is trying to get rid of stuff around the house, like like arts and crafts stuff. So she has very fancy paper that you would print like.
Maybe that was for a resume
or like a certificate of some kind.
Right.
But she put it in the printer, and so the script printed out on this paper. I feel so, special today.
Okay.
I feel this feels like a special show. 252 has no reason being special, but it feels special.
I did a basketball broadcast the other day, and I printed out my basketball score sheet.
Yeah.
Because I have one. See, the problem is they give us one. The TV station gives us one in the supplies or whatever. but they're very small spaces to write, and my handwriting, and then I have to read the names,
Right.
so it's
And
like
you love yourself a large print book. We've been over
that's
this.
it.
We've been over this. Yeah.
So I found myself a larger print score sheet online.
Perfect for old people.
So I print my own. And the other night, like you said, and I didn't notice it until I got to the game and I pulled out my papers and they're all white except for that one that was yellow.
I know. I feel like
much higher quality.
the show's out like a Declaration of Independence right here. Is what we're working with.
It is Friday, March 3rd. It's World Hearing Day. It raises awareness about hearing loss prevention. It's National Soup It Forward Day. This encourages us to deliver love and kindness by the bowlful. It is National it's Dress in Blue Day.
I read that yesterday, and I was like, I'm going to see if I have anything blue. Totally forgot. Why is it never like National Olive Green Day? I would nail that day every time.
All right, we have to establish that.
Yeah.
This encourages everyone to learn about the causes of colon cancer and raises awareness by wearing blue. It's National Employee Appreciation Day, and I certainly appreciate you, Matt.
Thank you.
There you go.
It's about time.
It's National Day of Unplugging. Kicks off a 24-hour period from sundown to sundown to unplug, unwind, relax, and do things other than using today's technology.
But started at 9:30 after the show. We would like you to stay here until then.
Yes,
and
please.
then you can unplug. Feel free.
Was it a year ago this week that remember I did that? I went unplugged for a weekend.
Was that maybe it was because of this day?
Might have been.
Yeah.
It's National Cold Cuts Day today. Little bologna sandwich, maybe.
Of all cold cuts, you choose bologna.
That's the one that comes to mind first. Even though
I don't know, bologna just seems like I hope I don't get hate for this. It just seems like a childish sandwich. Is that just me? Like, does anyone go to like Subway, Jersey Mike's, or anything? And like, let me get a bologna.
Yeah.
Let me get a bologna 6-inch.
I do like me a bologna and cheese with mayonnaise.
I don't know the last time bologna's been in the house.
Yeah, you're right. Maybe a year ago. I mean, we have bought it.
Yeah, because it's probably like it was probably National Bologna Day last year, and you were like, I haven't had in a while.
Didn't you catch some flack from it was our survey about our draft about pasta last week? Survey. Yeah. Didn't somebody call you up? How can you not like lasagna, dude?
Yeah, but then they finished it with Alfredo is trash. And I was like, all right, well, right there, I can't listen to your opinions.
Yeah, I'm going to write you off.
That's crazy.
It's National I Want You to Be Happy Day. It encourages us to do something that makes others happy. All right. And it's National Anthem Day. It commemorates the day the United States adopted the Star-Spangled Banner as its national anthem in 1931.
So we will be duetting it right now. Oh, say can... I was going to keep going.
You were going to do the whole thing?
I would be curious to know how many words I know off the top of my head.
You don't have the whole thing memorized? Or?
So I've never tried.
Okay.
Like, I don't know. It's one of those songs that, like, kind of has...
Is there a team somewhere that would ask him to do the national anthem?
That's a lot of pressure. I don't know if I want to. There's like... I forgot who said it. Someone said one time that the national anthem is so... it can only hurt you. It can't really help you. Like...
Okay.
Unless you do like a Whitney Houston or a Chris Stapleton type national anthem, no one's really going to remember it. But they will if you mess it up. So it's like if you nail it, it doesn't really matter. But if you mess it up, everybody
knows.
Yeah. So,
by the way, the beginning of March, and March is Athletic Training Month. Hey, Kat. We're at Kat's house.
Yeah, she's probably going to come up now. Like, what? What do you need? I heard my name.
It's National Brain Injury Awareness Month, Irish American Heritage Month, of course, St. Patrick's Day coming up, National Women's History Month, National Sauce Month, thus today's draft.
Yes.
It's National Noodle Month. We couldn't come up with 10 noodles, so we didn't do that.
We probably could, but we just did pasta last week, so.
National Frozen Food Month, National Craft Month, National... Caffeine Awareness Month. Woo. Yeah. National Peanut Month, and it's also National Nutrition Month. All right, on the Datebook, Time Magazine was published their first issue on this day in 1923. In 1933, Mount Rushmore was dedicated. You know there was supposed to be much more to that?
As in more people?
No, they had the heads of the four... They were all presidents, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. They had the head, but they were supposed to have like their chest too.
Oh.
Because there's an actual like artist's rendition or whatever. It was supposed to have like their tie and their jacket and all that.
So they probably, if I'm guessing, just based on monuments in this country and the history of them, they ran out of money.
Yeah,
just like the Washington Monument.
On this day in 1956, Elvis Presley, his first hit in Billboard's top 10 was Heartbreak Hotel.
Let's hear it.
Well, since my baby left me, I find a new place to dwell. It's down at the end of Lonely Street at Heartbreak Hotel. I feel so lonely.
I feel so lonely. By the way,
make it so lonely I could die.
By the way, Dana said if you start to sing the national anthem, you're supposed to sing it in its entirety. Yeah, but yes, except there's all these rules about the national anthem that no one listens to anymore. You're not supposed to clap after it.
Oh, really?
That was the thing. You're not supposed to clap after it. You're not supposed to sing along. Like all these things that there's these rules that like no one pays attention to anymore. So
you know what else it kind of bugs me is I do a lot of broadcasts for school sports, and I think they all do the national anthem except baseball. Baseball and softball, I think, do the national anthem.
Oh no, I don't think so.
And
probably just based on like speaker systems.
Right. But anyway, the basketball teams will all be lined up and they'll play a recording or have a student sing it. And it's like the team, what's the last line? Say no. And the home of the brave. Yeah. So before the singer even sings that, the team is already going, yeah, but let's go. Let's do it.
Well, I feel like everyone starts clapping before it too. Like it's just kind of a thing. Also, what was there was I'm totally blanking. There was like one other rule about it. Your little story threw me off.
I'm sorry.
Thanks.
If it comes back.
All right. It'll come back at a weird time probably. Like middle of the draft it'll come back.
On this day in 1965, the Temptations' My Girl hit number 1.
Oh, what a song. Let's hear it.
I've got sunshine.
You didn't want to go falsetto. You were thinking about it.
On a cloudy day. That's true. I could have. When it's cold outside, I've got the month of May. Hey, I'm on pitch today.
Guess? Bet?
I bet you say, what could make me feel this way?
My girl.
You went for it.
My girl. We've been up since 5. My voice is warmed up. I'm ready to go.
And it was on this day in 1985 that we were really, I think, introduced to Bruce Willis because he was in that TV show Moonlighting with Sybil Shepherd that premiered on ABC on this day in 1985. He has no clue what I'm talking about.
No, I've totally blanked on this whole thing.
That was a good show.
All right.
Celebrity birthdays. Herschel Walker is 61. Track star Jackie Joyner Kersey is also 61. Danica McKellar, she played Winnie on The Wonder Years. She's 48, and Jessica Biel, married to Justin Timberlake, she hits the big 40. Nice. All right, who do we have in the chats?
Lots of chats this morning. Let's see if I can. Dana said for a job he would never want is a radio host, and then he giggled. Which is there you have it. Diane said, "Do you have Kleenex on standby for today?" No tears from Pete yet. I'm thinking it'll happen tonight when the house is quiet and he's like by himself watching TV.
I do have Kleenex on hand.
Yeah, but that's just because he's an old man.
There's one in my pocket every day.
There's always Kleenex. Most times used in his pocket. It's disgusting.
Yeah, I didn't. We'll get to this in the main story, but yeah, I didn't cry this morning.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Let's see. What else do we have? Dana says, caught up with the show Monday. Pasta question from Pete. Light sauce, light pasta, heavy sauce, heavy pasta. As in what pasta for what sauce?
Okay,
how do you choose a type of pasta?
So is it light
sauce for light pasta?
Okay, like fettuccine, I guess, right? As in Alfredo sauce?
I don't know.
Okay.
Heavy sauce, heavy pasta.
Heavy sauce. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Apparently, you got to weigh it. You got to weigh it first, the pasta.
I'm sure Amazon would have a pasta weigher.
Maybe.
Pasta scale.
Or I'm sure Google has a pasta chart.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure that'd be easier.
Yeah, pretty much.
Let's see what else we have here. Dana said, love a good comfy hoodie. Someone was talking about comfy hoodies. I forgot what it was.
Well, my brand new hoodie.
Oh, yeah, that's right. And then Gail said, I'm wearing a comfy hoodie as well.
Yeah.
I go for style over comfort when it comes to this show.
Oh, is that it?
Yeah. Just trying to pick up all the ladies online. Gary said, hilarious. I'm in Navy today and Navy sneakers, so I made it work. Let's go. Dana says, my uniform is blue. Perfect.
It is. That's
perfect.
Right.
Abby's sad. She wished she was wearing a comfy hoodie. Sorry, Abby.
Oh, sorry.
Gail did say happy birthday, Abby. You get to celebrate all month. That's true.
That's it.
Yesterday was Abby's birthday. Come on. By the way, Abby did say last week that it was her birthday on Thursday, so she just got two Shout outs.
that's right.
She kind of
That's
cheated the
right.
system there, but I'm happy for you.
All right. Happy birthday.
Gail's wearing blue today. Nice. And Gail's also said, now I'm wanting some fried bologna. Even though
I've never been a fan of fried. I just eat it, out of the cold.
Really irritates me that it's spelled Bologna. It just doesn't.
Yes.
Either choose one way or the other. Keep it Bologna, pronounce it Bologna, or change the spelling of bologna and pronounce it bologna.
Lasagna should be lasagna.
Was it an American thing that changed it, or what happened here? Yeah, I feel like it'd be an American thing to do that.
Yeah, because it's a German.
Because the American language makes no sense, whatsoever.
No, you're right. You're right.
Kat says, I apologize for the crying coming from Charlie. I'm doing my best. Yeah, he wants so bad. He misses the camera, I think it is.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, we decided he's too young for it. We want to keep him sheltered for a bit. You know what they say about child actors.
I know.
Sometimes it gets out of hand.
And they burn out by the age of 10. It's horrible.
But she says she's blocked off the stairs with the hamper. He also just likes climbing Kat's stairs for some reason.
That's true. He always has.
Let's see. Abby says, Mwahaha, I got 2 shout-outs and 1 on your live. True. Abby's just
3 shout-outs
selfish.
this week.
Yeah, selfish, Abby. Wow. Selfish. If you're an Orioles fan, you yell out "Oh" at the end of the national anthem.
Oh, that's right, they do.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like, there's all these unwritten rules about the national anthem. Like, no one follows.
No one really follows.
Yeah. So, that's what I was gonna say
What's
about that. Hey, I remembered. You were talking about the national anthem before sporting events, which is fine. But you know what's really awkward to me?
What?
Is when the Pledge of Allegiance is done, like before things. You ever go to like a graduation and they're like, can everyone please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance? You're like, this just feels weird.
Yeah.
It just feels really awkward. A bunch of people in the same room. I pledge allegiance to, I don't know. I hope I don't get, shot down for that. But I just feel like it's really awkward. Anyways, that's what I wanted to say.
Our main story this morning, if you are a regular viewer or listener, thank you so much for joining us every week or whenever you can, but you probably heard me talk or heard us talk over the last 6 months about my grandson Liam and my daughter Sarah. Now, if you're new to the show, my son-in-law Stephen was deployed on the USS George H.W. Bush. My son, by the way, is still on that ship out somewhere.
Hi, Doug.
Yeah. We're hoping he'll be back in a couple of months. We don't know. But anyway, Stephen, he got orders that he was going to be deployed, and then when he returned, he would be stationed in Corpus Christi, Texas, and they were living in Virginia Beach. So what they did was they packed up, they sold their house in 2 weeks?
Something like that. It was quick.
Yeah. They quickly sold the house. They put all their stuff in storage, except for what they need, Sarah and Liam needed. Stephen went out to sea. Sarah and Liam came to live with us in August.
Yeah, so they stayed with us for like 7 months, I think.
Yeah, it was pretty. So we had a good time. But Stephen got off the ship, as we told you, last month, beginning of February.
Yeah, a few weeks ago.
Yeah, he got off the ship, and so he came, stayed a couple of weeks with us. They went for a family trip to Disney World last week.
Mm-hmm. I was not invited.
And no. And then they came back Thursday and left today. So it was a quick turnaround.
Quick turnaround, but they are making a journey over the course of a few days to get to Texas.
Texas. So, they're going to do so many hours today, so many hours tomorrow. It gets lesser and lesser as they get closer to Texas.
So they got on the road early today. So we obviously got up to say bye, but then it didn't make sense to go back to sleep.
Yeah,
so we've been up super early. So if you're wondering why do we have the dark circles, first off, it's because we're ugly. Second, it's because we're tired. But coffee exists.
We were thinking, wouldn't it be really weird if we're late today?
Yeah,
we got up at 5. They left at 5:45. Mm-hmm. And like you said, it's like I normally get up at like 6:20, 6:25. So it's like you don't go back to bed for half an hour.
It would hurt more. We were talking about this yesterday. It would hurt more to go back to sleep and have to wake up the second time.
Right.
If we did it. So we just stayed awake. And what coffee is this for you?
Number 2 only. Wow. Yeah, it's only number 2.
I'm impressed.
Yeah.
I'm impressed. I thought you'd already be on 4 by now.
So, Gail mentioning whether or not we had Kleenex on hand. It's funny. I really didn't cry. I was sad.
Yeah.
And I'm still sad that he's gone. But, I understand I am happy for my son-in-law. Stephen's been in the Navy for 10 years, and he spent 7 of those on sea duty.
Right.
Which is not the usual, but it's just the way it worked out. Mm-hmm. And he hasn't been to sea for 7 years.
Right.
But there were times when the ship was in the yard. He had to go to the ship every day. So his new position is he's going to be basically working with, Mom calls them baby pilots, pilots who just entered and learning how to fly the jets. In Corpus Christi, he's going to work Monday through Friday, holidays off.
A more concrete schedule.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, am I happy that they're now further away? No, but I'm happy for him.
But they're in a new place, too, which is cool.
Yeah.
They've been in Virginia for a while, so it's a new place, especially for us. A new place to travel. I mean, I'm not trying to be selfish, but it works out great for us. We get to explore a little bit more.
We are already planning to go for his birthday in September.
Get to ship Pete there if he starts to become irritable.
Yeah, I might be spending next, because I can't, the month of March is hard for me because it's almost spring, but it could still snow, so...
Mm-hmm. So instead of working on his mental health, he's just leaving. He's like, instead of like actually working through this, he's gone. He's to warmer weather. Here I come.
So the reason Charlie is with us today, because for those of you who've been with us from the start, we used to do the show from our house. But then when Sarah and Liam moved in, they took the room that we use for the stew.
So that's why we're here.
So we moved the studio to my daughter Kat's house. Mm-hmm. And what happened was, so Charlie hasn't been with us for 6 months on the show.
Yeah.
But yesterday I realized that Sarah, Liam, and Steven were going to leave, and their 2 dogs were going to leave.
Yep. And then Trish was going to work.
Trish was going to go to work. And
My name's not Trish.
Right. And we were going to come here, and Charlie would be alone for the first time in 6 months.
So, would he have been fine? Most likely.
Probably.
But we just didn't want him to, tear up the couch or something.
Right.
Just because he's shouting. He really wants to be on the show, poor guy.
He does.
The only problem is he's, racing around this morning. It's a pretty small room. He would most definitely bump into something.
He would.
So Charlie's here. But, they left. Not too many tears from you. You should be ashamed. What kind of a grandfather are you? You should have bawled your eyes out this morning. Me, I spent the night with 2 smelly dogs. So I was like, see you later. Good luck.
We will miss Steven, Sarah, and Liam horribly,
Yes.
but the 2 dogs...
I'm going to miss them.
Yeah, I mean,
But it was just a small house for 3 dogs, 4 when Kat brings Kenzie over. So, yeah. And I think Trish is looking forward to having only her hypoallergenic dog again. The dog hair... She's dealt with the dog hair in the past.
It's probably all over my sweatshirt.
She's done with it. No, you're pretty good. You're all right.
Clean?
Yeah.
So.
Anyways,
Anyway.
we wish them luck on their journey.
Yes.
Maybe we'll call them in the post show. We had talked about it.
Yeah.
We'll see if she's down. So if you want to stick around for the post show, you can hear from Sarah and maybe Liam.
All right, let's get to today's Stumpah. We have a brand new Stumpah for you this morning, and we do have a couple of hints if we need them. All right, so we'll get to that in a moment. But our question this week is, 2/3 of Americans have done this during a job interview, although experts say it's a bad idea. What is it? 2/3 of Americans have done this during a job interview, although experts say it's a bad idea. What do you think it is?
I keep forgetting I mute my mic to drink my coffee so you guys don't hear.
I can't.
This is one of those questions where I feel like it could be guessed in 2 seconds, or it could take all the hints. I'm not sure, but it's one of those I really can't gauge.
Sometimes we come into the show and we think, oh, this is a good one, and you get it on the first
2 seconds,
first try.
Yeah, what was that time? Well, no, it wasn't in 2 seconds, but it was the one about how, there was this many of things in the White. I don't know. It was the answer was fireplaces in the White House.
Right.
Was the answer, and Gail got it, and I was like, I literally expected this one to go on for months. Yeah, it was crazy, but you really can never know. By the way, Justin said how many coffees this is still my first coffee.
Okay,
I didn't want to. Sometimes if I drink too much coffee, I don't feel good. So I wanted to make sure that didn't happen during the show. So I was I'm just gonna suffer through the morning, and then once the show starts, first coffee.
There you go. All right.
Yeah.
Don't forget, you can follow us during the week on our socials. We're on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok's always fun. And like and subscribe to our YouTube channel if you haven't done so already. It does help us out. You can email the Pete Braley Show at gmail.com or call the voicemail at 774-473-9910. All right, the question for today, 2/3 of Americans have done this during a job interview, although experts say it's not a good idea. What is it? All right, what do you got?
Let's see. I need my buzzer. Hold on.
Oh,
All right. Justin says lie.
Lie. No.
Incorrect. By the way, you got beef with Abby. She said she knows you hate her birthday month. That's why you want to leave so bad.
No, it's not your birthday.
Hey.
Come with me.
Hey. Oh, yeah. Just invite people to other people's houses. You know what? The whole squad. Let's go. We're going to Texas.
Going to Texas.
They got enough rooms, hopefully. Gary says chew gum.
Chew gum. No.
Not it. Emily also said chew gum. No. Abby said ask about pay.
No.
I mean, you got to do it, right? It's a job.
At some
We're
point,
here for the money.
We're all curious, right?
I ain't here for free.
Yeah.
Okay, we got to talk about the money. Let's see. Gary says ask for a higher salary.
No.
No. Justin says give their current salary. Salary.
No.
Dana, of course, Dana being Dana, said fart.
No.
Gary says show up early.
Show up early.
No. He also says show up late.
No.
Good old Gary covering both sides. He's like, no one's getting this answer. I'm not setting somebody else up. Yep. He didn't guess show up on time though, which is actually the answer. I'm kidding.
I was going to say, what? Wait.
Emily says talk badly about current job.
Talk badly about current job.
Gonna take it.
Yes, we'll take that. Congratulations.
See, I knew it might be one that guessed quickly.
Yeah. The exact answer is badmouth their last employer.
But that's what you
current
mean.
Job
That's what you mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So congratulations.
So I'm just looking at some of the other answers. Abby says wear too much perfume. Justin says don't ask questions. Diane says request time off that you already have a trip planned. I mean, I know people that's happened though. That they've had to like go into a job saying like, "Hey, I do have this trip though." I think that actually happened to Kat.
It happened to me too.
Yeah,
yeah.
So it's like an awkward thing, but at the same time, you know. Gary said wear shorts. Yeah, that'd be weird, right? What if it's one of those flashy new suits with the shorts?
Oh yeah, that could, then showing you're trendy.
I guess it depends who's interviewing. If it's like an older person, they might not like it.
No, they don't like it.
You know those old people, grumpy. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, shout out to Emily. That's what I'm talking about.
All right, so where is Emily on the standings here? Oh, she enters the standings.
She just made the board, yeah.
All right.
Yep.
Again,
couple more weeks.
That's it. March 31st, we're going to wrap up this session of the Stumpah.
I think it comes down to Abby or Gail, so.
Looks like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll see.
I had a question. You talking about asking about how much the job pays. Mm-hmm. Have you ever, this has happened to me. Have you ever gone.
You really want to talk about the pay on the show live in front of everybody?
What? How much I'm paid?
Is that what you're bringing up?
No.
Oh,
no.
okay. Right.
I'm just saying one time
I was awkward. I mean, we could talk about it.
One time I was
Do you think you deserve a raise? I mean, do you think you've done enough recently to earn one? I don't think you have.
That would be to earn some. Is what
Hey, you said it. You said it. Anyways, what are you saying?
I was at a job interview once, and I went through the whole interview, and the guy was like, "Okay, well, we'll get back to you," and pay never came up. Oh. So it's like I'm curious as hell. Do I even want this job? Is it a chance to make more? I already had a job, so It was a case I'm trying to get better.
Better, yeah.
Trying to earn more. So I'm like, well, does it even make the same or more or less?
Right.
So I asked. Finally, the guy was trying to wrap up the meeting, and I said, by the way,
listen, buddy,
can I ask what the position offers?
And is lunch provided every day or not? Like, I need to know the
limo?
details.
Can I get that limo?
Yeah.
Time now for a look at some good habits that can set you up for a good day. Most of us see mornings as to get through rather than to make the most of. But according to lifestyle experts, setting yourself up for a good mood all day is as simple as adopting these 5 habits. Ready? Mm-hmm. All right, number 1 is, and I already don't do this, or I do it, don't look at your phone the minute you wake up.
Yeah.
The thinking behind this is those emails and obligations can set the mood for your day, and you should not have stress the minute you open your eyes. The problem is I don't have a clock in my room. So when my alarm clock goes off or when I wake up, I tap my phone to see what time it is. And then obviously when I pick it up, I see you've got 17 notifications, so.
Yeah. I think that's okay with the whole alarm clock thing. I think you're not alone there. But I think it's probably like after you see that, you got to put it down.
Put it down.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I look at my phone most times. I went through like a phase where I was pretty good about it. I wouldn't do it until I like got my breakfast.
Okay.
And everything.
That
then
makes
I sat
sense.
down and got my phone. Yeah, nowadays I wake up and I see that I have a text. I'm like, let's go. And then I realize it's just the Wordle group chat. So lame.
Number 2, Drink water before coffee. You wake up dehydrated, so you should go for the water instead of reaching for the coffee. I do. I don't drink a whole 8 ounces, but like I might have.
I deserve this.
He does. He gets water.
I down
first.
a glass of water every minute. Once I wake up, glass of water, and then go on from there.
Just think about it. If you got 8 hours sleep or 7 hours, that's quite a while without any water.
Yeah, everybody wakes up dehydrated.
Yeah. Number 3 is to make your bed. Here we go again.
Come on.
When you
Feeling good about myself today. Whew. Let's go.
When you start your day being productive, it's motivating and leads to accomplishing more.
See, I don't get that feeling though. Like they always say, like it's the first win of the day. I never make my bed and then I'm like,
yes,
I feel good. I feel good about myself. No, I just make my bed because I just hate the look of it unmade. I just make my bed and then just move on with life.
What's the line in your song that you wrote about self-help books?
Yeah, I spent all my pennies on self-help books that tell me to just make my bed. Which is the joke, but that's realistic. Everybody says like if it's the first win of the day. Mm-hmm. No, you just got to make your bed.
Number 4 is to eat a healthy breakfast. You want to applaud yourself again here?
I don't know if I consider my breakfast healthy.
Stay away from sugary breakfast foods and stick with a healthy shake or eggs to give you the protein you need to energize.
I go with an egg sandwich. I don't know if I'd consider that healthy.
And you just switch to egg whites. So,
right. Yeah.
I think you're on. I think you're on a roll.
I mean, we'll see if the egg. I've had egg whites once, so we'll see if it sticks.
Any difference in taste?
Yeah, it doesn't taste the same.
Oh, really?
The yolk is most definitely the best part of an egg sandwich, for sure.
So the egg whites don't taste like eggs?
Not really.
Okay.
I don't think. I mean, the texture-wise, they do. I don't think. Am I wrong? I don't think egg whites are supposed to have a taste, really.
All right, let us know. And finally, number 5, this is ways to set yourself up for a good mood to start your day. Number 5 is to exercise. Getting a workout early starts your day on the right foot. Plus, it gives you a burst of energy to tackle the morning. I'm usually up for like 2 or 3 hours before I go for a walk.
Yeah, so. I came to the realization a couple weeks ago that like if I don't work out in the morning, I will not work out.
Okay.
Because like I always tell myself like let me get my work done first or something. But then once you're done with that, you're like I don't want to. I just want to sit down.
I'm the same way. It's like I think I've mentioned before how in the winter especially I go to the local rec center or walk on the treadmill. And they're open, I think, 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. or maybe 8 p.m. on Friday, something like that. Mm-hmm. But if I don't go in the morning, I never, like, they're open, but I never go at 2.
Got to get it out of the way.
Yeah.
That's at least how I work.
We have this week's draft coming up where we take a look at our favorite or what we think are the best sauces. First, survey says, let's see if you fall into this, 73% of adults, 73%. Watch TV before they go to bed. Do you have number 1?
Shout out to Charlie.
Number 1, do you do that? Do you watch TV before bed?
Sometimes. Define before bed. Like, are we talking like something? Probably like around like 7 o'clock. I'll watch TV.
Right.
I think isn't this referring to like straight up watching it like as you go to sleep?
When you go to like I read before bed. I don't watch TV.
I've been reading before bed as well.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm an old soul now.
Gotcha.
Yes.
Gotcha. It seems that a lot of people have a favorite show to fall asleep to. Mm-hmm. So according to something called Best Life, a blog, these are the best shows to fall asleep to.
Okay.
All right. Let me count them down. For some reason, there's 6. Number 6 is Bob's Burgers. I don't think I've ever really
I watched that show for a bit. It's pretty good.
Yeah. Number 5 is Happy Endings, which was a sitcom from 2011.
Okay. I don't know.
Number 4 is Sports Night. That was a sitcom about a sports like ESPN show.
Okay.
That was from 1998.
Nice.
That show.
Who's watching these?
Number 3 is The World's Most Extraordinary Homes. People watch that to fall asleep to.
I guess that makes sense.
Number 2 is Perfect Match. And it's described as through a series of compatibility challenges and matchups, Nick Lachey takes hopefuls on a journey from single to soulmate.
Okay. See, I think it's, except for Bob's Burgers, because I think that's a pretty good show, I think the trend here is that like it can't be good enough in which you don't want to go to sleep.
Oh, I gotcha.
Which I believe would be the issue.
Right.
It's like some people, watch like The Office to go to bed. I could never do that because I would want to keep watching. So I think that's probably the trend, especially like the House one or whatever.
Number one is Cheers. So
I've never seen Cheers, so I
Really?
can't make a statement on that. Yeah.
All right.
I should probably get around to it at some point.
All right. But
I still have to watch Seinfeld. I have so much I need to watch.
I haven't seen most of Seinfeld either because
Wow.
that and your mother and I always tell the joke that was when we had kids. So
It's always the kids' fault.
we were watching Nickelodeon or Disney or somebody had a game. So we never got around to watching Seinfeld.
Oh, what a good parent you are.
It is time for this week's draft, and this week, because it's National Sauce Month, we have decided to draft the best sauces. So we usually start this out with rock, paper, scissors, right, to see who goes first.
Yes.
All right. So.
And I do want to say we're going to include condiments on this.
There was a debate yesterday about this at our house.
Well,
And
it's like define a sauce, But I did actually look up the definition of a condiment, and it included sauce,
but didn't it say
but not a dressing.
something about all sauces can have condiments, but a condiment is not always a sauce?
Yeah, I don't really know what they're getting by that. But we're gonna it's gonna be the sauce / condiment draft. But
Okay.
but I think it's safe to not put dressings on this list.
I think you're right.
Because then we get into a whole new territory.
Right.
Maybe we'll do a draft on that another day. Here we
Okay.
go.
Ready?
Okay.
I went
Timing
early.
way off.
I went on
It's
2.5.
because we didn't say it. We've gone a
Okay.
couple times where we haven't had to say it. But for
We
for
both
Petey
did the
boy,
same thing, though.
rock. Ready?
Okay.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. I knew you'd do it. You're so predictable. You saw my first move. You were like, I know he's not going to go scissors again. So predictable. And
I
maybe
can't
we
get
should.
over-
Do you want to switch off? Maybe we'll switch off every week. It's just not fair at this point. I think
you-
you've only gotten the first pick like once.
You're right. I think you're right. All right. Best sauces. What do you have at number one?
Justin made a good point. Pickle is a condiment, but not a sauce. That's a good shout.
Pickle. Yeah, you're right.
So that I think that's what they mean by
Not all condiments
all
are
sauces are condiments, but not all condiments are sauce.
Gotcha.
Anywho, okay, first pick. See, this is tough
Why is it tough?
because now we're including condiments. So I mean, there's just so much to pick from. But I think since we're including them, I'm gonna go ketchup with my number one pick.
Okay.
How do you feel about ketchup?
I like ketchup.
Okay.
Yep. I like ketchup, especially with fries and on a hot dog. That's my big.
Love it on a hot dog.
Yes. I think we are going to get some heat over this. You
for
pick
sure.
ketchup number one?
For sure. At least I didn't pick like mustard number one.
I couldn't do that.
That would be easy.
No,
That would be
no, I could not.
talk
do
about
that.
a debate.
All right, I'm debating between 1 and 2 here. I'll go with the number one. I'll say barbecue. All
Okay.
right? Barbecue sauce.
I don't hate the pick. I'm gonna match it up with buffalo.
Okay, buffalo. The other one, I was trying to think whether or not I should go to number one on this. Sweet and sour.
Okay. You always
Now what? What did I do now?
have a pick that I think loses you the draft. I think
Now, why would sweet and
like when
sour?
you picked Google first, like that, I think that was the one. There's always one. I think that's the one right there.
when I picked Pam, I picked Pam on the Office draft.
Yes.
Yeah.
Again, nothing against Pam, but you picked her really early.
Yeah.
Okay. So sweet and sour is
Yeah.
great, but is it worth a second round pick? Is all I'm saying.
It should be like a 4 or 5. Should be lower.
I'm not telling you how to do. I'm not telling you how to live your life. Maybe you put sweet and sour sauce on everything. I don't know. I do know actually that you don't.
No.
So, anywho,
All right.
all right. I'm gonna go because now this is not really me. I don't have anything against it, but I haven't reached this point in life where I'm addicted. But I know a lot of people. They put it on some chicken. They put it on some eggs. They put it. I'm trying to think of examples. They put it in their ice cream.
I doubt that.
Hot sauce.
Yeah,
People live and breathe
Yeah.
by hot sauce.
by hot sauce. All right, I agree. That was on my list.
All right, sweet and sour boy, what you got?
See, now you got me second guessing myself.
I know.
Man. Top sauces. I'm gonna go with marinara. And would that include spaghetti sauce too? I guess so, right?
This is such a weird list that you're putting together.
He doesn't like that either. Okay.
I mean, I just think there's a lot on the board before marinara, maybe.
Okay.
I don't know.
You're at number what?
4.
4.
Mustard is a tough one here. I don't know if it's worth a pick because people love it, but people hate it.
It's hard for me to say because I hate it.
Yeah.
So
I like it on a hot dog. I like my hot dogs with ketchup and mustard and my burgers most of the time.
You do. You gonna do it?
No, I think I'm gonna table it for now.
Okay.
I'll debate it again next round. I'll go Alfredo.
Okay. I had that one next on my list.
The whole sauce category is just weird. You know, going from like ketchup to Alfredo, it just feels weird. But we didn't limit it to pasta sauce. It's just weird.
Yeah. And I've got so many left and I have 2 picks.
Yeah.
So it's a favorite of ours, so I'll go with Chick-fil-A. What?
I forgot about Chick-fil-A.
You didn't have it on your list? Chick-fil-A sauce.
And it stinks because when I was thinking of the sauce idea for the draft, I pictured
that was the
Chick-fil-A
first
sauce.
one, yeah.
I didn't put it on. I messed up. I always talk about your mess ups in the draft. I messed up.
Well, I think really, I question that
Missed
choice.
opportunity.
Yeah.
I love Chick-fil-A sauce. Mm-hmm. What is it? Someone figured out how to make it. It's like ketchup, barbecue, and mayonnaise, I think, mixed together or something like that.
Might be.
Whatever it is,
Might be.
phenomenal. I like it on chicken, obviously. It's great with French fries. I've had it on burgers. It's really good as well.
Yep, he has.
Just FYI. All right, last pick.
Last pick.
Let's see what people are saying in the chat. Maybe they can help me out. Danny says Chinese duck sauce or sweet sauce, whatever you might call it. That's true. Why is it duck sauce? Who did that?
I know. That's weird.
Let's see. Now they're debating because of the whole pickle comment by Justin. Like relish would be a condiment, but ketchup more saucy. More saucy. a little sass to that
We'll get
ketchup.
a little saucy.
Yeah. A good meat sauce / marinara. Agree, Pete. Hey, I mean, you got Dana on your side, I guess.
All right.
Justin, I do like that pick. But I don't know. Abby says a very broad category. I know, a little too broad, you might say.
Maybe. Yeah.
Diane says, agree, Abby. This draft needed more parameters. I feel like... All right, we're drafting only red sauces today.
Yes.
All right.
Next week, non-red sauce.
All right, viewer's choice. Justin, help me out on this one. I'm going to do it because I did have it on my list. I was thinking about it, and I think this helps my mustard conflict. I'm going to go honey mustard.
Honey mustard. Okay. Yep.
Because it's better than mustard. Mm-hmm. I think maybe more people would like that. That's my last pick.
I've got debating between 2.
You take your time. I've taken enough time.
I just had this, though, the other day, and it was fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
Teriyaki sauce. I'll go with teriyaki.
That was on my list.
Yeah.
That was on my
I
list.
went to Red Robin. Yum. And Trish and I went out there for lunch, and I had something called the bonsai burger. It was a cheeseburger with teriyaki sauce, grilled pineapple, which I know upset some people, and it was fantastic. It was a great lunch. So, all right, we're going to put the draft up, the 2, and you can let us know who you think was the winner.
Yeah, here are the teams. Pete is barbecue sauce, sweet and sour sauce, marinara sauce, Chick-fil-A sauce, and teriyaki sauce. Weird list, but maybe you'll pull it out with the elite fan bases. I mean, you got Chick-fil-A sauce. I mean, I'm a part of that fan base. I'd be loyal.
Okay.
I went a little bit more universal, I think. I went ketchup, buffalo, hot sauce, Alfredo, and honey mustard. Really weird list. Really weird draft.
Yeah, it was.
I don't know.
It was.
I don't know why we did. Maybe you were right. Maybe we needed more parameters.
What did you have for honorable mentions? I had soy sauce,
Okay, yep. I had that as well.
pesto,
No, gross.
cocktail sauce, for dipping shrimp,
Yeah, I don't know. I think that's a little too narrow to pick.
hollandaise sauce. I had that.
What is that for?
Is that not filet mignon, Dana? I think it is. You
Okay.
top it with hollandaise sauce.
Realized brewer.
And my last honorable mention,
Okay.
chocolate sauce. Why not?
Yeah, that's not bad.
Why not?
That's not bad. Couple chats here that make pretty good points. Abby said, like, we talking dressings to like ranch. So we said no dressings, but I think I would have allowed ranch if anybody picked it.
Yeah.
Just because people use it as a sauce, I believe.
Cat has it on pizza.
That's gross. I can't stand anybody that dips any pizza in anything. Pizza's good on its own. It doesn't need a dip.
Yeah.
It doesn't need a sauce.
True.
It's pizza.
Yeah. How can you
maybe like
perfection?
Chuck E. Cheese pizza or something, like cardboard pizza. Like if it's just bad pizza, maybe. But like if any good pizza doesn't need sauce, it's already got the sauce it needs. It's on there. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
Diane said, "Is butter a sauce?" Oh, Gail says, "Is butter a sauce?" No,
I don't think so.
No, not at all.
No.
Yeah. Very very weird draft, but let's see who wins.
All right,
you're winning. You're winning right now somehow.
Okay, let us know. We have this week's Foodie Friday coming up next, but first, Gen Z appears to be going old school when it comes to crossword puzzles. There's a new survey out that found 50% of Gen Zers regularly do crossword puzzles, but not on apps or online. They're doing them with paper and ink. In comparison, only 38% of baby boomers, that's me, 31% of Gen X, and 15% of millennials do crosswords on a regular basis. Have we? I forget. Where are you? Are you Gen Z, Gen X? What?
I think technically I'm Gen Z.
Okay.
Maybe. I don't know. Let me look this up.
The biggest reasons people do crossword puzzles are for the challenge. 69% say they do it for a challenge every day. 65% do it to exercise the brain. 20% say doing the daily crossword puzzle makes them feel smart. And 7% say it's a family tradition. I used to do it a lot when I was in the paper.
Yeah, I'm Gen Z, by the way.
You're Gen Z?
This story actually reminded me that I have a crossword book. I picked it up on some vacation.
Okay.
I don't remember what. Love me a good crossword. And you know what's underrated? Doing a crossword as a group. I probably sound like such an old person. I don't know what's going on with me today. I just feeling very sentimental. Everybody left today. You know, I'm just feeling sentimental.
Could be.
But it was fun. That vacation, I remember specifically us all doing crosswords together, and it was just fun.
That was fun.
Bouncing around. Hey, I need to know the 34th king of, I don't know, Tijuana. Anybody know? And you see if anybody knows. I don't know. It's good.
And by the way, if you do crossword puzzles, or if you're hearing this,
I wasn't going to be childish the first time. That's the second time this show that you've said doo-doo.
Is it really the second?
Yes, the second time. I ignored the first one. I don't think I can ignore it again.
He said doo-doo.
You just don't have to.
Okay.
Just one do is fine.
Really? If you're someone that, how did I say it? I forget.
If you do.
Yeah.
If you do crosswords.
Oh, if you do. You're right. You know what else?
Or if you do, in fact, do crosswords.
Anyway, not to say doo-doo.
Yeah, just consecutively.
Yeah.
You can keep doing it. I'll just keep calling you out on it.
I also found something that there was a writing prompt or a book or blog that I was reading that said, if you're looking for a way to edit your copy, take out the word that. You almost never really need the word that.
Huh?
It was so cold that I wore a jacket. You could say it was so cold I wore a jacket. You don't need the word that.
I guess you're one of those.
I'm one of those. Yeah. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, if you do a crossword puzzle.
There it is.
Okay.
Do in fact do crossword puzzle.
Notice how many times you're going to use the word Otis. They always say the inventor of the elevator, Otis.
Did he invent elevators?
Yes.
Oh.
And next time you're in an elevator, wherever you're going, I don't know if those of you that live in a bigger city have elevators, I guess. Next time you're in an elevator, chances are it was made by the Otis Elevator Company.
Ah.
You will see that. But
they got an elevator monopoly going on?
It's a common 4-letter word for crossword puzzles.
Wow.
Otis.
I'm gonna break out my crossword book. Do a crossword.
See how many times Otis is.
I went through this phase. It was like in my Wordle phase. I was just like, I wanted word games. I was like addicted.
All right.
So I was like, you know what I haven't done? I haven't done crosswords. I was like, there's got to be an app. And I found the New York Times app. I'm like, what better crossword than the New York Times? I downloaded it, bro. You got to pay for it. You got to start a subscription to do the freaking crossword. I was like, you got to be kidding me. You got to pay for everything these days.
Well, that's probably the most popular thing the New York Times has.
Yeah, it's probably the only thing they got left. It's keeping them in business.
Right. All right, we do have the drawing game coming up today. And what did Diane post on Facebook? Something about
That we're both bad.
the drawing game usually ends in a draw because neither one of them is that good.
Yeah, and I don't think she realized the pun of draw.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, it was good. It was
That's
good.
right.
Good thing. Good stuff right there.
We'll get to that next, but first, it's Foodie Friday time. And this week, we head back to the Portuguese bakery. Time once again for another edition of Foodie Friday, or we should say, Foodie Sexta-feira.
Yes.
How'd I do?
Good.
All right.
I think good. I mean,
Yeah.
I have no authority in this realm at all, but it sounded really good to me.
Justin, who's our consultant, friend, writer, occasional co-host, and translator now.
Yes. Yeah.
Suggested that we try some Portuguese dishes for Foodie Sexta-feira.
Yeah. So we're trying one again.
We
Are you ready for this?
Can we ask Justin to help?
This is what we're trying this week.
Okay.
Bolos de arroz.
Let's hear it, Pete.
Sure. Bolos de arroz.
I mean, it sounds good to me.
Close?
It sounds good to me. But yeah, that's what we're trying. Which
Now-
I'm pretty sure is like a rice muffin.
By the way, we got this at Holiday Bakery in New
shout out.
Bedford, which we recommend. They have a little, it's a little tag here, whatever this is. Bolo de arroz.
That's how it's spelled, but it's
Bolos de arroz.
Yeah, we have one of those.
De arroz.
yeah. Hey, I gotta say, Justin's killing it with the pronunciation. He's giving us professional quality videos on how to pronounce this.
That's it.
I love
That's All right, sure. Take the little wrapper thing off.
No, eat that as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, my dad too. So this is. We think it's a rice muffin.
I think
right?
so.
Okay.
I mean, full disclosure. I used the knife that I cut we recorded these in the same day.
Spoiler.
I used the same knife that I cut the custard.
Pastiche de nata.
Nata, yeah.
Yes.
So I got a little custard.
You
on
got a
here.
little custard on yours?
Little custard on this. All
Now,
right.
do you like muffins?
I like the occasional muffin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your favorite? Like chocolate
Chocolate
chip?
chip. I'm basic. I drink ginger ale. I mean, we've been over this.
That's true.
I'm a pretty basic kid.
Okay.
Cheers.
here we go. Cheers with the Bosch de Arroz.
I think that's pretty good. Pretty good.
A little sugar on top.
That's my favorite part of a muffin. Any muffin.
Wasn't there a whole skit written about muffins? Everybody only eats the top.
Well, then they started selling just muffin tops.
That's good.
I like it. I didn't expect a taste like that.
I'm getting a
Got a
little.
little lemony flavor.
Yeah, that's it. I'm getting a little lemony aftertaste to it. So.
Yeah.
Tastes really good. You imagine this if you had a nice cup of coffee with it? So we rate this on a scale of 1 to 10, with 10 being the best.
I only got one more bite. I'm gonna enjoy the last bite.
Well, mine was bigger.
I did not cut them evenly.
I don't know if you were saying I've got the bigger belly or what, but mine was bigger.
No, I was nice. I said it's your show. Your name's on the sign. You get the bigger piece, man.
I'm getting.
You're making a mess. Yeah.
I know. Cat's gonna love me. I better vacuum this week.
You should.
All right, on a scale of 1 to 10, with 10 being the best, the Bosch de Roche.
I think it's getting a little bit weaker the farther we get away from
Yeah.
Justin's thing.
All right,
Let's refresh it.
One more time.
We need to reset.
Bolos de arroz. Bolos de arroz.
Okay, that, yeah.
Yeah.
I'd go with 7.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was thinking the same exact thing.
Were you?
2 sevens. Yeah.
We recommend it. If you want to try, Holiday Bakery is where we go. So
Yeah.
we highly recommend it. If you have something in mind for a future Foodie Friday, something you think we've never tried before, or something you've seen in the grocery store or restaurant, let us know. We just might feature it on a future edition of Foodie Friday. Bols de Arroz. That'll stick in my head now.
Again, it gets weaker the farther you get from the audio clip.
Thank you, Justin, for the ideas. And by the way, keep them coming. If you have an idea of what we should try, where we should go, let us know. All right. Either in the chat or email or call the voicemail. Coming up, we have Feel Good Friday. Also, today's random question, but it is time for the drawing game.
Yeah.
Dun, dun, dun.
So the only suggestion we have as of right now, Gail says a leprechaun jumping over a rainbow. Now listen, great. It's a great idea.
Okay.
I keep looking for like draw a coffee cup. Never get those.
That we could maybe do,
I thought it was a great idea with the football helmets when we did that. Then we drew them, and I realized how much of a bad idea.
Bad
it was.
idea, yeah.
So yeah, put stuff. Abby said pot of gold. Not bad. Not bad.
All right,
We're getting
yeah.
a little bit more our speed.
Okay.
So we'll see. We'll run through the rules of the show while you guys throw some suggestions. We'll pick the best one.
Okay.
But yeah, so this is the drawing game. We have 60 seconds to draw whatever it is.
Whatever, yeah.
And neither one of us is good at drawing, but that's kind of the point. And then you guys get to vote who wins. It's normally gross. What happens here? All right, Mr. Sharpie.
I had a flashback to like arts. Did you have art class in school? Yeah, everybody does, right?
Yeah.
No, I didn't know if that was one of the ones they discontinued.
If you were like, hey, did you have automotive? Like, because you guys had weird classes like that. You like learned how to do an engine swap or something like that back in the day.
We also
start fires.
We also had shop.
Yeah.
Where we, like made a cutting board for our mother or something.
Yeah.
You don't do shop.
No, that would be useful stuff.
Yeah.
No, they're like, Shakespeare, eat this. You got to take like 17 Shakespeare.
Calculus.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, anyways.
But no, I
would have loved to make a cutting board. Didn't get the opportunity. Bro. I just don't get it. I honestly don't get it.
Why?
I don't know what the struggle is every time.
It just is.
Maybe greasy hands. You get nervous on the show. You get sweaty palms. Maybe I don't know what it is.
Nervous every Friday morning, 7:45.
I guess.
But I had a flashback to like 7th grade art class when you were saying that. And I'm like, well, I never, even before I had a stroke, I just did not draw, man. I was stick figure guy,
Yeah. All right, we have lots of suggestions.
Oh,
now.
good.
Let's go through them. Abby says a pot of gold. I don't hate that idea. Abby says a birthday cake for me. Here she goes with the freaking shouting out the birthday again. Abby, your birthday's over. I'm sorry. That's just the way it is.
Yep.
Anyways, Abby, Justin says basketball, hoop, and ball. Maybe March Madness is on his mind.
That could work. Yeah.
Let's see. Abby says a guitar.
Ooh.
Okay, not bad. I don't mind it. Justin says, or a beaver playing basketball. Justin,
where that came from, I don't know.
Why? And again, did you see? Look back to the leprechaun comment. Like, we're looking for not super. I don't even know what a beaver looks like off the top of my head. I just know they got a flat tail, right?
Yeah.
Or is that just a platypus?
No, that's
beavers have flat tails.
Beaver has flat
right?
tails.
All right, just checking.
Yeah.
Gail wants the birthday cake. Abby says a globe. She's just looking at things on the set. Justin says moose eating birthday cake. Duck drinking shamrock shake. Abby says draw Charlie. Abby, see leprechaun comment times 1,000.
Yeah. To draw a Charlie.
Diane says car with a flat tire.
Why?
Random. Are you okay, Diane? Or do you have a flat tire? Abby says Gail said I can celebrate all month. That's true. Gail did say that. Gail's a very supportive of month-long birthdays.
I'm thinking birthday cake, or the basketball was not a bad idea for March Madness.
Basketball and hoop.
Or a guitar, because for you're playing. He's playing at Matty B's, by the way, again tomorrow night.
Here he goes again with the Matty B's. It's Mikey B's. Matty B plays at Mikey B's.
Damn, why do I do that?
And he goes by Hunty B, actually.
Why do I do that every week?
Mikey B's.
Okay, Mikey B's.
Yeah.
He will be there.
Yeah, Saturday, 6 to 8.
What do you like? Do you like?
There's a lot here.
Guitar, birthday cake.
I like guitar. Do you want to do a guitar? How do we feel about guitar? Should we do a guitar?
We good with that?
All right, let's do it. Let me get the ducks.
I'm going to go sideways.
A lot of great guesses, though. Thank you all for the guesses.
Yes, thank you.
You're going sideways?
Well, for a guitar, no? Oh,
I don't think it really matters.
We could have it standing up, right?
Yeah, I don't think it really matters.
All right.
Whichever way you want.
60 seconds on the timer. The ducks are the alarm.
Abby said draw each other. Maybe the next time. That is a good suggestion. Next time. All right, we're drawing a guitar. 60 seconds.
Okay.
Ready, set, go. Oh, it's not centered. That's going to really irritate me.
Uh-oh.
All right, mine's got an interesting shape to it.
Everybody's going to look at mine and say, that girl has an interesting figure. It's not a girl.
I was very confused. I was like, I don't know why we're drawing girls.
Now, how do I draw? Oh, okay, I got to do that. 5 strings, right? No, 6 string. Why did I get 5?
Bro, what?
Now, are you going to judge me if I have the strings in the wrong place?
The wrong place.
Well, like the middle one goes here. The longer one goes there.
Dad, they're all the same size. They're different widths.
My strings don't go in a straight line. You going to hold that against me?
Neither do mine, buddy.
Oh!
Keep going.
I only got 4 strings.
Shut up, ducks. All right.
Okay.
We went a little bit over, but Not bad. Not bad.
I like yours.
Could be substantially better.
Yeah,
Could be
yeah.
substantially better. Not terrible.
Time for the reveal.
All right. 1, 2, 3. Yeah.
Oh.
What's up with the top there? You got like jellyfish? Why does it look like that?
Well, what is yours?
You got like elephant ears on top of yours.
I thought they were on the side, but they're not, are they?
What? You thought what was on the side?
I thought where the strings go was kind of like they kind of.
Oh, they go out to the side?
Yeah.
Nah, they go up to the little, up here, the tuners stick out, and then they get a little thing.
I wonder who won this week.
Yeah, but I ran out of space for the strings, so they're like weird looking at the top there. It's also hard with a thick Sharpie. We need a thinner Sharpie
exactly.
to do strings.
Mine kind of go into each other. So.
If you gave me more time, I could draw you a banging guitar.
You could.
Yeah.
You could.
60 seconds, though. This is all you get.
Maybe I should have gone electric.
I don't think that would have helped you at all. I'm going to be honest. I don't think that would have helped.
All right, so who do you think? I know.
By the way, you won the draft somehow.
Oh.
So at least you got that going for you.
My sauces were okay.
I think Sweet and Sour was a really early pick. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying. All right, I'll put up a poll. You tell us who won the drawing.
Who won the
game.
drawing game? Let us know.
I'll take it. Got to put them on the fridge.
Do we have to do a leprechaun? What is it? Is it next week or the week after? The week after, right?
Yes,
Yes. Oh, and we do have a show that day.
we do.
What do I have that's green? I'll have to wear something green. So, anyway,
I'll probably just wear this jacket.
it'll be National Olive Green Day.
Yeah, but it's the wrong green for St. Patrick's Day.
Time for the random question. And our random question this week is, what job would you never do, no matter how much it paid? What did Steven suggest last night? That we go to the Dirty Jobs website and look at jobs that he's done? I can't think of his Mike what?
Oh, Mike Rowe.
Mike Rowe.
Mike Rowe.
Yeah. He's done some interesting jobs.
Yes.
Then they have someone like that goes around inseminating cows or something like that.
Oh, I did not know
yes.
that was on the show. That's lovely.
So what do you think? What job would you never do, no matter how much it paid? Trish had a very good answer, I think, this week.
Yes. Crime scene cleanup.
You know, when there's a big crime scene and there's like
Some dead bodies and stuff.
dead bodies and blood everywhere,
Somebody's got to clean it up.
somebody's got to clean. And she said there are companies that do this. So if you own a store and something happens in you don't have to do it yourself. There
Yeah.
are companies you can pay
Thank goodness.
that'll come in and
for-
do that.
Thank
So.
goodness for the people that are willing. I'm not. I
Yeah.
would not. I got a couple here.
Okay.
I have the obvious like empty septic tanks, like the gross ones.
Yeah.
But some other ones, a lawyer. You couldn't pay me enough to be a lawyer. I think like the in court arguing is kind of cool, but the amount of work outside the courtroom
yes.
that you got to do,
Yeah.
no chance.
Yeah.
I don't think you could pay me enough to do that.
Okay.
I feel like lawyers don't have lives. Is that unfair to say?
Probably.
Let me know. You show me a lawyer that has a life. Justin says accounting. Hey, you said it. You said it, man. The other ones I have surgeon on my list.
Yeah, because
Gross. Way too much pressure.
no room for error.
Yeah.
You know.
Nah, and that's a perfect example because it pays a lot. Mm-hmm. But I don't want to do. And the
me.
schooling, you got to go to school for like 20 years to do that.
Oh, it's crazy.
Couldn't do it. Couldn't be me.
All right.
What else do I have here? Oh, Sarah wanted me to say toll booth worker. She had toll booth worker. I don't know. Maybe. But at the same time, if you could like listen to music, get some snacks in there.
Especially nowadays where so many people, I know we have that Easy Pass.
True.
So it's like you don't even have to stop. So the guy just sits there going,
The only thing, where do toll booth workers go to the bathroom? I've always wondered.
good question.
Do they have like a building? Sometimes there's a building.
There's
off to the
usually a
side.
building, yeah, but you have to cross all that traffic
Yeah.
to get to the bathroom.
Crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've always wondered
wouldn't
that.
want that.
And last but not least, you couldn't pay me enough money ever to be a politician. No chance.
Yeah.
Too much like waffling. Just
And I
what is
gotta-
it? Groveling. You have to do groveling. Is that the right
yeah.
word? Too much
Groveling,
groveling. Oh my god.
And I
Gross.
have to salute anyone that is becoming a teacher nowadays. Because from what I've heard, classrooms are not like I remember them. You know?
Plus, I mean, kids. Am I right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Anywho, let's see what other people have here. Gail says any job involving being at sea and not seeing land. I've never like been in that position, so I don't know how I would do.
Yeah.
I feel like I'd probably get seasick. Don't you get used to it though? I don't know.
I've talked to your brother. You know,
Yeah.
my son Doug is in the Navy. He's currently out there somewhere.
Right.
And I think he said like within a couple of days you get used to it.
Yeah.
You know,
But that's a good one. And then, of course, Justin with accounting. Yeah. Yeah. Justin started off on that journey to get an accounting degree.
Oh, did he really?
Realized how much it sucked. And he bailed. He went somewhere else. I didn't. I stuck the course. And
There you
look at me now. Not an accountant.
It is time for this week's Feel Good Friday story, and we did get one from Diane, so we'll have that in a moment. If something's going on in your life that you'd like to tell everyone about and celebrate, feel free to call the voicemail number anytime, which is 774-473-9910. Our story this week comes from Australia. It is 11-year-old Pixie Curtis. She has earned so much from a business she created, she's retiring at the age of 11 and stepping aside from the day-to-day operations so she can focus on her schoolwork. Pixie built an online toy sales business that generates $130,000 a month. She's 11. She started the business when she was 8 with the support of her family. After growing the business into something special and profitable, Pixie and her family have been discussing their next steps. They all decided that it's time for Pixie to refocus on school, especially considering high school is just around the corner. The online store, which is called Pixie's Pix, spelled P-I-X, will keep rolling if you want to check it out, but it will be scaled back a bit and focus on how it began as a place to purchase children's hair accessories and hair bows. This will allow Pixie to continue to manage the business together with her family, but with a lot less pressure for Pixie as she takes a bit of a break and considers her next steps.
That's crazy. That's awesome, though.
$130,000 a month. Wow.
Dang.
Crazy. Tough to walk away from that, right?
Right.
All right, so we got a call this week from Diane, right?
Yes, here it is.
All right. Hello?
Oh, my God. This always likes to give me trouble.
Fridays.
Here we go.
First of all,
I'll start over.
Okay.
Hello, this is Diane. I have actually 3 Feel Good Fridays.
Let's go.
All right.
The first of all I want to tell you about is a woman, very kind woman, like most people in Fairhaven. She's having a big sale to support victims of the earthquakes in Turkey and Syria. The location of it is 89 Laurel Street, and it's tomorrow, Saturday, 10 a.m. to noon.
Okay.
Again, that's 89 Laurel Street, 10 a.m. to noon. Please stop by, get a goodie, help out with this wonderful cause. The
I love
other
big
thing
sales.
is the Fairhaven Belonging Committee. You can find them on Facebook. And the Rotary Club are having a food drive. And this month they are they have collection boxes at Town Hall, the Fire Department, the Rec Center, South Coast Pickleball Court, which is the old skating rink,
Right.
and other locations if you check out their Facebook page. So help this out. They're going to be delivering on actually April Fool's Day to people in need. My last one is I'm going to Cali
Ooh.
Wednesday
Okay.
next week. My son's 25th birthday.
Happy birthday,
sorry,
Nate.
I won't be on next week's show because I'm not going to listen at 4 a.m.
Aw.
So I'll miss you all there.
Where's the dedication?
2 of the Wednesday live jam sessions, please tell Hunter I might listen if I can, but good luck with those. You always have a nice crowd. And also, I won't be at Mikey B's to embarrass you. I'm sorry about that. But
I'll let Hunter know.
Talk to y'all week after next.
Whoop, whoop.
Have a great trip.
Yes.
And happy birthday to her son, Nate.
Also, Abby did say, Feel Good Friday story. I had a fantastic birthday, because my birthday was yesterday.
Oh, was it yesterday? I didn't know that.
Abby, I'm happy for you. Now that's it, okay? You've reached maximum level of how many times you can reference your birthday. That's it.
Before we go, we do have one story for you, one more story for you this week. It's about this week's viral video, I guess you could say. This week, workers at a Tesco's supermarket in Wales might have had a very large cleanup in aisle 2. A horse wandered into the store and cruised the aisles unattended before it was let out of the store. Yeah, we do have the video to show you.
Yep, here it is.
Imagine walking in to do your weekly groceries, and I mean, it's enough that our Stop and Shop has a robot, Marty, but here's a little horse wandering.
I mean, that would definitely be something to see. I like how, like, you can tell some people are like, oh my God, what is happening? But then I love the other people that are just like, listen, I need to get my groceries. I don't really care. Like, there's that one guy walking down the aisle. Like, I just got to pick this up.
Excuse me.
I could care less about this horse, to be honest.
Get out of my way, would you?
Yeah.
No one exactly knows where the horse came from
That's concerning.
or who it belongs to, but I guess now what do? Just lead it outside and say, go.
Maybe. I mean, what if he was trying to purchase something, you know?
Maybe.
What, are you going to turn down the horse? There's money right there.
Trying to find the aisle for oats, I guess.
Right.
Yeah.
Is that what horses eat?
I believe so.
Okay.
Yep. That'll do it for today. Stay tuned for the post show where we can catch up on some chats and just hangouts. If you do have to go, we leave you with a thought for the day. And our thought today is don't wish for things to be easier. Wish for yourself to be better. All right. We'll be right back with the post show.
We're back.
All right. Welcome back to the post show. And I believe
We have a special guest. Sarah, are you there?
I'm here. Hello.
Hello. Whereabouts are you?
We are just getting on the Tappan Zee, or whatever the heck it's called these days.
Well, they want to change it, I guess.
Why? What's wrong
Well,
with the
it's-
Tappan
I'll
Zee?
always
No.
call it the Tappan Zee.
There was the Tappan Zee Bridge for years. Then they
Okay.
built a new one next to it.
Okay.
And they called that one the Mario Cuomo Bridge.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
So it's not after the Cuomos that we know now, the one that used to be on CNN,
Right.
and the governor.
The other one.
It's their father.
Ah.
But somebody wants to rename it. I guess they didn't like him either. So
Why don't they name it after me? By the way, Charlie is just, really trying to be on the show today.
I know.
Yeah.
I don't know what's
He
going on.
misses us.
So
That's what it
anyway,
is.
how's Liam?
He's good. He's currently playing with Buzz and Woody and Slinky Dog right now.
Nice. Liam, you want to say hi?
You want to say hi, buddy? He shook his head no.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay.
I mean,
All
he
right.
woke up at 5. He's tired.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So
Yeah.
you're
He's
at.
already taken a little nap. We
Oh,
had
good.
One planned pit stop, and then 30 minutes later, we had a 3-year-old planned pit stop.
Of course.
Oh.
So you're going to get there in like 15, 16 hours, right? As when it's supposed to be like 10?
Oh my god. We're supposed to get there at like 5 o'clock. Who knows?
Who knows? We'll see.
Who knows?
Now they're not
I'm
getting.
just hoping to get to Texas by Liam's 5th birthday.
I was going to say that they're not planning to get to Texas today.
I don't even think that's physically possible.
This is what, a 4-day trip?
Yeah, so if you did the drive straight, it would be 32 hours.
Nice.
Why not?
So yeah, we're breaking it up over 4 days.
Okay.
Fun.
Yeah.
All right, well, we'll let you get back to it, but we just wanted to say hey.
All right. Well, thank you for keeping me entertained for, like the last hour and 15 minutes or so.
Oh, nice. Oh, but you were driving. You didn't get to see our beautiful drawings.
No.
That's
no.
all right. You'll-
I can only imagine.
Who do
just-
you think drew the better guitar?
Considering Matt at one point said that Dad had a jellyfish on his.
It's what it. I don't know why it reminded me of jellyfish. It just did. It looked like it had 2 jellyfish like suction to the headstock.
I have no idea.
It was
so
interesting.
I look forward to looking back at those after.
Oh, yes.
All right. Well, drive safe.
Have a
We'll
safe
talk to you
trip.
later.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.
Now, can anybody relate to this? I've made a couple of car trips with Liam from Virginia Beach to Massachusetts, and the other way around too. When you try to get him, you stop, use the restroom, get some coffee, whatever. When you try to get him to go to the restroom, he'll be like, Liam, do you have to go? No.
Yeah.
Well, can we please try? So we don't. No, I'm good.
Guy hates trying to go to the bathroom.
And then you get in the car and you drive a little bit, and he says, "I have to go."
Yeah.
And when he says, "I have to go," he has to go now.
Then. Yeah. Let's see. Abby did say, as for jobs that you couldn't pay her enough to do. Emptying porta potties is a good one.
Yeah.
Also, this is a great one. The people who notify and sit with people after their family dies at the hospital. Yeah. That special type of human to have to do that job. That's crazy. The cleaning company who comes after a fire. Oh, that's another good one.
Yeah, you've been there, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's see. What else has been going on in the chat? How are we all doing?
What's going on?
Let's see.
How's your week been? Are you happy March is here? Now, do you get to the beginning of March and say, it's almost spring? I know I'm cynical, but it's like in New England, spring doesn't come until late April,
Yeah.
Late April is when things start to bloom and you start to have a warm day every now and then,
Oh, this past week we did get our only good snowfall.
Got like 4 inches.
Season.
Right?
We got like 4 inch. It was gone in a day.
Yeah.
It melted the next day. It was so annoying. But anyways, I got my snow. I've been asking for snow. I got some snow. I got to enjoy it for a day.
Unfortunately, the snow came while Liam was in Florida and it was 89 degrees.
Yeah, and it was the perfect snow to build like a snowman.
Oh, you would have
because
loved
it rained. It rained a little bit, so it made the snow very sticky. Yeah,
He would
have
have
loved
loved
it. Yeah, but he can go to Texas and build a sand castle,
Sandman.
something, or cactus
Sandman.
person.
Yeah.
I don't know much.
By the
about
way,
Texas.
Liam takes over my blog on Sunday. It's another edition of Raising Grampy as he's on to his next adventure. You can find that on Facebook or at petebraley.com Sunday morning.
Dana says he has lasagna that I like, not gritty ricotta cheese. Wait, but does it still have ricotta cheese? Just not gritty ricotta cheese?
What does
that mean?
Might have to take him up on that.
Maybe. We'll see. It's just chalky. I like how he said, how do I not like ricotta cheese, is what the person said in the comment. I was like, I explained it tastes like chalk.
Right.
Yeah.
I can understand how you don't like it.
Hey, some people like eating chalk. I just prefer not to, personally.
True.
But
I don't
that's
think
just me.
Okay.
Let's see. What else is going on? What's your weekend looking like? Very quiet?
My weekends? Well, let's see. We're going to go check out your show. We missed your show last Saturday.
They never support my dreams.
Trish got me tickets to see Jeff Dunham last Saturday
Oh, yeah.
night
How was
for
it?
a Christmas. I laughed. Did you ever have one of those laughing jags where it's like you can't find a break to breathe?
Yeah.
I was laughing so, especially at he brought out his first character was Walter, who he had dressed like Joe Biden because they look alike.
Yeah. Now that I think about it, that's true.
He had Walter in a blue blazer, shirt and tie, and he had the aviators, and he had Walter out. And
No,
then,
I don't think this one is going to be aired as a special, right? I don't
No,
think so.
no.
That's unfortunate.
No.
I wish I could see it.
So he had Walter. He had who's the country guy? The NASCAR fan, Bubba J.
Bubba, yeah.
He had Bubba J. He has a new character, which is Earl, spelled URL.
Oh, that's perfect.
And Earl is like a 20-something who lives in his mother's basement and is always on his phone.
Rude.
In fact, the puppet...
Just picking on people that live with their parents. You know how expensive it is to move out nowadays?
The puppet, I don't know how he controls these puppets with his right hand, but the puppet not only talks, moves its eyes and all that, but also is always constantly texting.
The reason I have so much respect for ventriloquists who make it big is for the years that that they got picked on for it.
Oh, yeah.
Any kid that was a ventriloquist, like, for a fact they got picked on, but like he kept with it. And now, I mean, look at him. Who's laughing now?
And I've read his a story about his beginnings. I don't know if it was a YouTube documentary or what, but yeah, he did when he first started playing with puppets, and that was in the 80s, I think it was. So he had that, and then of course Peanut comes out at the end. That's the purple character.
So funny.
Jeff, and he talks so fast.
Yeah.
And think about it, he's arguing with himself.
Well, what did he say? You said the thing about how he cracked a joke that even he doesn't like register what the puppet says.
He does a lot of ad-libbing.
Yeah.
Like he'll just, if a thought comes to mind, he just goes with it. And at one point, the puppet's looking at him and he's laughing, and he looks at the puppet and he goes, I've ad-libbed myself into a corner. I have no idea where I'm going with this. And then another time he said he was laughing, and he looks at the crowd and he says, you don't realize that I hear this just a second before it comes out of his mouth.
Before he so he registers how funny it is after he already says it.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
So
no, that's
but
cool.
it was a great show, and by going there we met. So we're going to see Hunter Braley at Mikey B's Saturday night from 6 to 8.
This is my promoter. By the way, before when I was talking about how we look exhausted because we've been up since 5, Abby says, Matt, I was wondering why you looked that way. You know what, Abby?
Roasted.
I feel like I look pretty good for a guy that got like no, because I couldn't fall asleep last night either. And
Okay.
what?
Did you have trouble falling asleep because you knew you had to get up early? Sometimes that happens to me.
Yes and no, maybe, but I don't know. I also just like didn't. My brain was just kind of like rolling, and so I kept trying to I was like, you know what? Let me read a little bit more to quiet down,
right.
get tired, and I would get tired. I'm like, perfect. I'm tired. And I would lay down. And my mind would just roll on random things.
Did you work? Yeah, I hate nights like that.
So then I have to. My least favorite nights is when I have to manually. You ever do tricks, counting?
Oh yeah,
yeah. So
Counting sheep.
breathing exercise. I had to get to that. I hate falling asleep like that.
Have you seen the meme?
Finally, I fell asleep at some point though.
Have you seen the meme that shows somebody in bed, and it's a cartoon, and they say, "Oh, I'm so tired. I got to turn the light out." And then the minute the lights go out, their eyes are wide open, and they're like, how come every sea in Pacific Ocean is pronounced differently?
Right. It's true.
And it makes you go back and think, Pacific Ocean.
But it's why at 4 p.m. do you hit a wall and all you want to do is go to bed?
Yes.
All you want to do is go to bed.
Yep. That happens to me before
but
dinner.
Then when it's time to go to bed,
Wah.
I could get up and do. There's so many things I want to do right now. The way you catch a second wind is so annoying. Yeah.
The other thing I got going on this weekend, I'm giving a sermon on Sunday.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if I was going to bring it up, because that's my personal life and this is my professional life, But
Gotta stay personal. Yeah.
Yeah, the minister at our church is away at a retreat, and we had a meeting a couple of months ago because I'm on the. What do you guys call it? The
diaconator.
I'm a member of the diaconate. So they're calling me the diaconator.
Yeah.
Diagon Alley.
A bunch of different names.
Yeah.
Anything that starts with a D, really.
So we were at a meeting in January when the minister announced this. And I started saying, okay, well, we could get so-and-so to fill in or maybe so-and-so. And she said, no, she's not available anymore. So another member of the diaconated club, another deacon said, Could we ever have a deacon preach on a Sunday? And the minister thought, well, yeah, there are many churches that have a lay leader, a member of the laity, stand up and give us a sermon.
So many words I'm learning.
I know. And I didn't realize that Phyllis, the woman that was bringing up this issue, she had me in mind all along.
Look at you.
Yeah. So I looked at Reverend Betty, and I said, okay, if you can't find anybody else, I'll do it. Mm-hmm. And I saw Betty's eyes light up. She was like, really? Got one. So, yeah. So this Sunday, Preacher Pete.
Nice. Preacher Pete.
Preacher
I like
Pete.
it. It's got a good ring to it.
Going to be up there.
By the way, Diane said that's why the Brits have tea time to get through the afternoon slump.
Okay.
Yeah. Who was it also? Was it Winston Churchill used to sleep in two parts. Like he would sleep like 4
hours
4 or
at
5
night.
hours, and then do half of his day and sleep 4 or 5 hours and do the second half.
I couldn't do that. Could you?
I don't know. I mean, it might be a good way to combat the slump.
I
the
love
midday
naps.
slump. But
I love
I
naps.
just don't think life is structured, or like society is structured in a way in which you could do that.
Right.
Because the middle of the day is like valuable time. I don't know. Plus, I don't know, sunlight, you know? You don't want to waste precious sunlight.
And in the warmer climate like Mexico, don't they have, what's it called? Siesta? Where,
A nap. Siesta is nap.
yeah, but it's like where
Where everybody naps.
businesses are closed, like from, I don't know, noon to 2, 1 to
Is
3.
that a thing? That's pretty cool.
It was.
I mean, it's
at one
basically
time.
nap time in kindergarten.
Yeah,
Why did
pretty-
nap time? It blows my mind how we have nap time when kids are kids and they don't want to sleep. But as adults, when we wanted to,
Wanna
nap time
have
would be
nap
very
time.
useful. People
Yeah.
would probably be more pleasant. The world would probably be a better place.
We'd have less problems.
If I would never be a politician, but if I ever did, that would probably be my.
I'm
my
gonna make
running-
that happen.
Yeah, nap time, universal
Yeah.
nap time. Healthcare, wars, foreign relations, don't
Yeah,
care.
yeah.
Universal nap time is what could make this world a better place.
All right.
Anyways,
that
that's
it?
going to do it for today.
All right.
Yeah.
Diane, have a safe trip, and we'll talk to you when you get back.
Yes.
She won't get up at 4 a.m. for us next
Ridiculous.
Friday.
Ridiculous.
Crazy.
Yeah.
All right. Have a great week. And as we always say, no matter what, go out and make it a great day.
Peace.